us. They weren't interested, those church leaders. None of them was interested in what we had to say. And the reports that we brought back, whatever. Right. Now, for those of you who are politically astute and want to get involved, keep in mind that only around 600 people in the federal Liberal Party decided that no pro-life candidates could run for the Liberals. So those of you who are that way inclined to the Liberals, if you happen to have a party membership, etc., would you please start talking to other people who are like you in order that we would change that policy? And those of you who are in the NDP, could you do the same thing? So that if every single person who's pro-life or claims to be gets involved politically, we can actually make a difference. Now, with the Christian Heritage Party, it's the only party that has never compromised, as far as I can recall, on anything. At the beginning of the party, I trained all the campaign managers over in Ancaster and Redeemer College over there, you know. And it was quite interesting that I felt that we're going to have all the various faith communities to join in, and they would be on side. And the first person, big man in the evangelical church, said, no, we can't support them, can't support their policies. And then it went on from there, on and on and on. It was absolutely amazing to watch that. So, for those of you who are Liberals or NDPers at heart, please get in there to the local riding associations, talk to people about it, and say to them, well, you know, as NDPers, we could be in power now if we hadn't this policy of no pro-lifers. Because I know so many other people out there who are pro-life, but they also believe in the trade union movement and everything else. We could be approaching them, and then they could find us very attractive. So those are the types of things we have to do. Do you know that when I talk to people about the Liberal Party's policy, when I talk to clergy about it, they were not aware, they said, that this had happened, that Trudeau had said that. We had people, very upset Catholics, who said, I don't want to see Justin Trudeau receiving Holy Communion in the Catholic Church. So I went to an archbishop and I said to him, okay, what's the score here? No, he's been talked to. He will not even enter a Catholic church. Well, 2 weeks ago, there's Archbishop Lupin giving him Holy Communion. So the people that we're talking to, that we can win over to our side, are looking at it and saying, well, you must have marbles in your head, you know. That this isn't the case, because the bishop wouldn't be doing this if what you were telling us were true. When we started the interim newspaper 34 years ago, I think it was, when Dr. Bernard Nathanson came to Toronto for a press conference, there were maybe 8 television cameras. There were 20 microphones on the table, and he challenged them all. And he came out of there and said, Jim, that was fabulous. I said, well, they're not going to report it. How can they not report it? Look at all that. They never reported it. He wasn't of interest to them anymore. He was no longer the abortion promoter. So we said, what are we going to do? Well, let's start a newspaper. What do you know about running newspapers? Said Gwen Landau. I said, nothing. That doesn't stop me yet. I didn't know what it was like to be married either, but I just found my way. Yeah, happy wife, happy life. That's what I learned. Right off the bat, it stayed with me for 51 years. Anyway, so in all of these different things, if you take the interim, in Kingston, Ontario, when we have a clergy luncheon, the non-Catholic pastors tell me that they use stories from there for their homilies and sermons for the next month. Then all of a sudden somebody came, as you know the story, and said to me, we should be on the internet. I said, what's an internet? And they told me all about it, and I said, okay, fine. Now we got LifeSite News out there, both in Canada and the United States and worldwide. And the bishops are saying to one another, have you been life-sighted yet? Meaning, has LifeSite shone a light on what you're doing that's wrong? Yes, and that's what's happening. LifeSite is telling the truth. And when I say to a bishop, a Catholic bishop, about LifeSite, They usually put one hand over that side of their head and one hand over the other side of their head. They don't want to hear about it. But they've never told a lie, and they tell lots of truths that maybe we don't like to hear about. We're going to turn this thing around. We're going to do it. Jackie Jeffs has got a petition coming up. She met with the bishops last week. Once again, a petition against abortion. So when that's unveiled, please be sure that you do everything in your power to support the effort. But once again, one-on-one, that's how the thing is won. And it's won when you're called to this meeting and you're chosen to be there. God bless you all. Good night. Thanks very much.
So Jim is going to take questions.